Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to give a little bit of an experience report regarding the new DTV Visa for Thailand, the Destination Thailand Visa, which was designed for digital nomads as well as people who would like to take some Muay Thai and Thai culinary courses and some other subsections. I have applied for this visa because I have spent a considerable time in Thailand in the past 10 years. 6 years of those studying at a university on the postgraduate studies, and then I stayed in Thailand for roughly 1.5 years during the pandemic. And this is a digital nomad visa that many people have been waiting for. So without further ado, let's have a little look around what this is actually about and how I got it. So here we have the official e-visa website. Now, not every foreign mission of Thailand, meaning embassy and consulate, accepts e-visa applications. But in my case, I applied in Germany, so it was eligible. And here is the Destination Thailand Visa section on the website. You can already see for the workation, which is for the digital nomads who are currently employed, there are some conditions outlined, including the passport, employer certification, and for everybody else you also need a certification, for example from the cooking school or your Muay Thai school. But for working conditions, your employer or your own company has to certify you, either a tax return or a form letter, something that proves that you are actually working digitally and off-site. Here we have the actual e-visa application. Once you are creating a profile, you're logging in and you select the country where you are currently residing and where you are currently located. I pick Germany and current location Germany as well. There are always several locations throughout the country depending on how large your country is. If you can select an embassy or a consulate. In my case I had selected the embassy in Berlin. Passport type is an ordinary regular passport, and then we want to apply for the DTV visa. Select the workation because we apply as a remote worker for digital work. The website is a little slow and has been slowing down the browser. Sometimes takes a little bit. This is a multiple entry visa and that will last for 5 years. Now you have to upload your passport and a picture in front of a light background. And you need to experiment a little bit because it doesn't accept every file. So be prepared to take proper photographs. Here you create your profile and then all the personal details you would have to enter here. And you would select, in case that you are applying under the workation, you would select freelance and how much money you actually earn per month. You have to present a bank statement of 500,000 baht equivalent, which I did. You can enter whatever here, that doesn't really matter, but the bank statement is going to be required, even though the conditions say if you have a guarantee letter of a certain income. But in my opinion, the bank statement would be the safest way. Here is a statement that I provided from my German bank account. Here is the fee that I paid to them. I actually applied in Frankfurt at the Thai Consulate General, and the fee in Germany is 350 euro. Now that's not the same everywhere. In the US it's $400, in Canada it's 650 Canadian dollars, in Laos it's actually 10,000 baht. Here is the application once it was processed for me. So it was delivered to my email. It took about 9 business days. I heard London is a little bit faster. In the US apparently as well, but for me it was 9 business days plus weekend plus bank holidays. So that is how it went, and it was really easy. Like, no further documents were requested from me. I uploaded everything just as they ask for, but it is quite arbitrary from what I heard, and I will give you an example of that later. I'm just happy that for me, after payment and submission of the application, nothing really was done. I would like to outline that I had several Thai visas before, especially from a proper university here in Thailand, so I don't know if that played any role. My friend applied in Canada. He submitted almost the identical information that I did. In Canada, they were not happy with that. They wanted additional items such as a business registration of his own company, an employment contract, and he has to kind of figure that out right now because that is something he currently does not have. I would have had it, but it wasn't requested from me, so I didn't supply it in Germany. But Canada seems to be a little bit more picky, and that is probably the case for many other embassies and consulates as well. So I would prepare definitely a solid case and a solid portfolio of documents just in case it is being asked for, especially if you prepay your visa, which is quite expensive. He paid 650 Canadian dollars and now he is stuck and having to kind of probably register his company. I received my e-visa via email. I redacted all the personal information here so you can have a better look at it. All the personal details would go up here, and then here we go with everything else. Multiple entry, valid for 5 years. Employment prohibited means you cannot take up work with a Thai company. For something like this you would require a work permit and the respective visa. So the DTV visa is not a work permit to work at a Thai company. Then this was quite easy. Now you have to carry around this printout with you for the next 5 years every time you come to Thailand. Multiple entry visa. If there are still ambiguous rules, I suggest to watch a video from Chris Parker, retired working for you. He had a good interview with somebody from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. In addition to the visa stuff, just as a little experiment, I went to a Bangkok bank today and tried to open a new bank account with a DTV, and that was no problem at all. They checked my passport, they checked the visa and the stamp, and with the paperwork they were able to open this Bangkok bank savings account. Now I have other Thai bank accounts that has nothing to do with this account. I never had a Bangkok bank account before because I never really liked the bank, given the experiences of some people. They are very, I would say, old style, very much paperwork based. So I only opened this account for people watching this video to basically demonstrate you can open a bank account with the DTV Visa. And I mean, there is probably not a particularly large reason for me why I would ever use this account, but the experiment worked and you can open a bank account. That means you can also pay your bills, you can pay your rent and everything else, and also use a QR code payment. So hopefully this helps one of you, and I believe that if this works with Bangkok Bank, it should work with most other Thai banks, except maybe SCB, because SCB is sometimes known for requiring a work permit. But all the other Thai banks, personally, I'm most satisfied with K-Bank, should be able to open a bank account for you by presenting the passport, the e-visa or the visa label, and the stamp. Sometimes they will ask for maybe a lease or some other form of address verification, but this should be sufficient. Alright guys, I hope this was informative for you. I tried to put together a lot of information, everything that I experienced applying for the DTV so far. A lot of people put stuff on the internet. I read a lot of experiences from people who are in Thailand, have a lot of opinions, but of course they don't really apply for these visas. They just think it's good to throw things out there and like nobody really knows what's going on. I hope you all have a smooth experience like I did. If you have any questions, drop them down below. If you like, please subscribe to the channel for travel content of all sorts, and I will also drop some more Thai content if you like. And other than that, have a great weekend, and as I said, good luck, enjoy Thailand and have a great time. Cheers!